and socializing until late hours. Good for you, thank you. So, as you've probably understood, I come from Europe. My name is Agla Markevichut. I live in Lithuania, and I'm a member of the European Students for Liberty Board. And I've been given an honor to MC the last day of the 7th annual ISFLC. By the way, those of you who can afford it and who became filthy rich by mining bitcoins or something, please consider an opportunity of coming to the ESFLC, European Students for Liberty Conference, that takes place in Berlin in just less than a month. One more thing, don't forget to fill out the straw poll form so that you can get a free t-shirt afterwards. You can find it one level top of the escalator. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce the representative of the Institute of Humane Studies, Jeff Godbrecht, who is a major gifts officer for the Institute for Humane Studies. Mr. Godbrecht, the floor is yours.
Thank you all for being here, and welcome to Bitcoin, Gray Markets, and Alternative Government. I'm sure a lot of you have heard the general IHS spiel, but maybe you don't know as much about the history of IHS. So about a little over 50 years ago, in 1961, an agricultural economist professor in Cornell University by the name of Baldy Harper kind of stuck his head outside the window, looked around and saw the remnants of 2 world wars, numerous dictatorships, Great Depression, and just a not good discussion about how different government policies and ideas are influencing the quality of life for general people out there. He decided to try and, in his economics course, give one of F.A. Hayek's books, The Road to Serfdom, and he was denied by his administration the right to actually have that book in his classroom. So he did what any right-minded person would do when he left Ithaca, New York, to go suntan in Palo Alto, California. And then in his garage in Menlo Park, he started the Institute for Humane Studies, which he wanted a seminary for higher learning and just a better environment to discuss the issues that create a more free, prosperous, and humane society. In that intellectual spirit today, IHS tries to support and educate as many students who are liberty-minded or open to different alternative versions of government out there. And to this day, we try and support the people interested in going into academia through scholarships, fellowships, grants, and the like, but also the average student out there who just kind of wants to be more informed about really interesting topics. To that nature today, we have 4 of the brightest intellectual minds sitting right to my right. These are some of the most accomplished professors out there who are well-read in numerous different topics. And it is my pleasure to introduce one of them, Jeffrey Tucker, who will in turn introduce the rest. Jeffrey Tucker serves as a Distinguished Fellow for the Foundation of Economic Education, a columnist for the Freeman, a lover of better singing, better dressing, better talking, and better reading. He prescribes the simple idea that if you treat yourself and the world around you a little more cultured, then maybe the world might be a better place. He's the executive editor for Laissez-Faire Books, a research fellow at the Action Institute, and CEO of Liberty.me, a new social and publishing startup. So without further ado, Jeffrey Tucker, the floor is yours.
Well, it's a wonderful time to be a libertarian, isn't it? In the world today. Yeah, it's the best times. I think about Baldy Harper, actually. Thank you for bringing him up. An extraordinary intellectual, a real radical for his time. But the world we're entering into today, I don't think Baldy could